here. And okay. Hi, guys. Thank you for coming, everyone. Tonight we are going to go over the Young Living Comp Plan. And raise your hand if you have questions, or I have the chat function up. So anyway, let's just go over kind of some basics. So when you start building your business and you sign people up, when you go to the sign up page on Young Living's website for them to become a member, they'll go to the website and it asks them for sponsor and enroller. So let's go over what enroller is and what a sponsor is. And so the enroller is going to be the person that actually found that person and kind of loved on them and talked to them about why Young Living is so great and why their products are so great. And you know, if you have a party, either online or in person, it's typically the host of the party that takes enroller. And enroller, the bonus for enroller is they get $50 for everyone that buys a premium starter kit. And then for the next 3 months after that, they get 25% of that person's PV, which is product value, for 3 months. And so they literally get 25% of whatever that person spends in PV. So that's pretty awesome for 3 months. And then after that, the enroller no longer gets anything, and the sponsor starts to get either the 8% of whatever they spend every month of their PV. And so it's really an incentive to teach your people and love on especially your new people. That is why it's very important to keep in touch with them, to check in with them and let them know kind of what the specials are, the promos for the month. Young Living picks promotional items to give away for free depending on how much you spend every month. There's different promotional levels starting at 100 PV, which a starter kit is 100 PV, by the way. It's $160, but it's 100 PV. And so that's the enroller, and then the sponsor is the person building a business. So if you are hosting, like if someone is hosting a party for you and you give the party, but they don't necessarily want to build a business, then you would enroll the person as you are the sponsor. So you are the person that is sponsoring their kind of Young Living health and wellness journey, and you're going to be the one that educates them from there forward. And so that makes them part of your team. And so if you personally, from past experience, I think it's best if someone is hosting a class for you, I just give them both sponsor and enroller, because I mean, even if they don't think that they will ever do a business, you never know. I mean, I feel like after my husband is in the video, I feel like after you start getting a paycheck, it might be a motivation to actually do this as a business. So I feel like it's worth it to always give sponsor and enroller to every person that you possibly can, because so there's levels. So there's they can sign up as a wholesale member, which means that they bought a starter kit and they are a member. And they get the 24% discount on everything that they order for life, and they are eligible to enroll in Essential Rewards. And and that also means that they have the opportunity to build a business. Or there is a customer or a retail customer, and retail customers pay full retail price. They do not get the 20% or 24% discount, and they can just order like onesies or twosies or whatever, but they do not have, they're not a member officially. They're just ordering retail and basically just like ordering whatever they want, and they're missing out on the discounts. They're missing out on being able to enroll in essential rewards. The reason that you would just be a customer is, honestly, I feel like it's that they don't necessarily see the value yet in becoming a member. So I feel like that maybe it's just a lack of education. And so like some people, for example, I gave a Detox Your Home class. And after that class, some people did not want to sign up with a whole kit. So they just ordered like some thieves cleaner. And so that's okay. Some people are slow to learn about the products and slow to be committed because they haven't seen the value in it quite yet. So that's your opportunity to kind of love on those people and send them more information, and maybe meet with them and show them what the oils can do and what other products Young Living has. So I would send them, a personal letter saying, thank you so much for signing up as a retail customer, and I hope that you really enjoy your purchase, but here is kind of more information on what Young Living has to offer. They have, supplements, and they have oils, and this is what some of the starter kit oils can do for you. Maybe set up a personal meeting with them and just ask them, questions on, really just meet them where they're at and see where their pain points are. Like if they need to sleep better at night, or they need maybe some weight loss support, or they want to clean their house non-toxic, and just really listen to them and see where their needs are, and let them know kind of what Young Living has to offer for them, and see what you can do to convert them to a member, and let them know what the benefits are to becoming a member, because all of us know that there are crazy benefits for becoming a member. And so if you are building a business, there are different ranks, right? So when you buy your starter kit, you start out as distributor. And then when you enroll people and you get up to, so there's PV, or I believe it stands for personal value or product value, and they do that. It's fairly I can't say the word. It's about the same as dollar value, but because Young Living is a international company, they kind of really try to even out the playing field, and so they have assigned this PV kind of dollar value, if you will, current Young Living currency to each item. And some items, like some of the brochures and things, have 0 PV, and some have less PV than your dollar amount. Like the starter kit, for example, is $160, but it only gives you 100 PV. And so you have PV, you have OGV, which is organizational group value, and that means the PV that you spend and everyone enrolled underneath you spends makes your organizational group value. And then there is PGV, which is personal group value, I believe. And that is your personally enrolled people, so the ones directly underneath you, that's how much they spend. And so when you get up into the higher levels, like silver and above, you need 1,000. You always need 1,000 PGV. So everyone enrolled on your level 1 directly underneath you has to total 1,000 PGV every month. So your personally enrolled people that are not building a business, that do not have people underneath them, just your members, have to amount to 100 or 1,000 PGV, if that makes sense. Type a 1 in your chat if that makes sense. And so to rank up to star is your first level. Okay, good. You're typing 1s. Star is your first level. So to get to the rank of star, you have to have 500 OGV. And honestly, people can buy star if they feel like spending 1,000 or 500 PV in that month. But ideally, you will have people under you, and your PV plus their PV will total 500 OGV or more. And then to rank up to senior star, it's 2,000 OGV. And so that is kind of, after that, you have to start recruiting people to build business to rank up. And so after that, let me get to that page, sorry. Next rank is executive, which means that to hit executive, hopefully you can see this. These are all of your ranks. So to hit executive, you have to have 4,000 OGV and 2 legs of 1,000 OGV. So that means that your overall group value, so you and all of your people have to have 4,000 OGV, and then 2 people underneath you, personally enrolled, have to have an OGV of 1,000 for you to hit executive. And you're paid on levels 1 through 5, so all the way down to 5 levels is what you're paid on. And then I'm only going to go up to silver because I feel like after that it gets a little bit more complicated. So silver is 10,000 OGV. So your OGV has to be a total of 10,000, and then you have to have still those 2 legs, but those 2 legs each have to have 4,000 OGV. And so if you think about it, for either one of these, you personally really only have to get up to the 2,000 OGV, and then your legs are essentially doing the rest for you. So, because if you have 2 legs at 4,000 OGV, then you need 10,000. So their 2 legs of 4,000 is 8,000, and then your 2,000. So it sounds like a lot, but it adds up quick. Like I personally am this close to executive, and it's going to happen this month. Speaking affirmations. And then you get paid still on silver on levels 1 through 5, and you also get a generation bonus of 3% and a personal generation of 2.5%. So that means you get bonuses on your personal generation, so you're personally enrolled, and then you get an extra bonus on levels 2 and 3. So the people that you enrolled, their people and their people, you get bonuses on. So that is why silver, typically, I think silver is like average of $2,000 to $3,000 a month. So that's when you really get into the money. I think minimum, I don't have the comp plan in front of, I mean the income disclosure in front of me, but I know that it was somewhere around an average of $26,000 to $30,000 a year. So, I mean, that's really not bad for just helping people live healthier lifestyles, right? And so there's also different commission levels. Your level 1, so the people that you personally enroll, you make 8% of their PV per month after that 3rd month, if you're also their sponsor. Does that make sense? Okay, and then your level 2, you make 5% of their PV, and then level 3, you make 4% all the way down to level 5. So, so you can see how it will quickly add up. So anyway, that is kind of like your overview. So, I mean, I would love to see, obviously, everyone rank up this month, if you can, to star. If everyone on my team ranks up to star this month or above, I'm going to do a giveaway. I haven't decided exactly what it is, but every single person that ranks up is going to get something special from me. So with that said, I'm going to stop the recording.